this video, I'm going to draw a picture the size of these two poster boards combined. Let's do it. Whoa. First, you guys are going to need some backstory. Okay, so basically, yes, I am going to draw on these two poster boards, but I need to do some explaining. So, for those of you who have stuck around the channel for the past while, I have been talking about this video right here, and I keep saying that that video needs to get 10 likes and 50 views for me to make the video that you're watching right now. So that video, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but it has 49 views. I think it has like 11 likes and 49 views. So, still says 49. So eventually I realized I couldn't cheat the system, I just have to sit and wait for it to get to 50 views, and then it happened. Oh my god, 51. Boys! We now have 51 views. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you can really see it, but it's there. Okay, so not only does that mean I can now film this video, but it also means that I'm going to start doing YouTube Shorts. I also said in that video that if that video gets 10 likes and 50 views, I would make this video and that I would start doing YouTube Shorts. So that's happening now too. So yeah, I'm gonna tape those two poster boards together and get started, but first I need to lay out the ground rules for this video. Ground rule number 1 of 3. This isn't much of a ground rule, it's more of a problem, but if you saw the last part to this series, you would have saw the paper that I used, which is half the size of the paper that I'm going to use in this video. Like the bottom of it was hanging off the desk and the top was doing whatever that is. So as you can imagine, a piece of paper twice the size of that one isn't going to work on that desk. Which is why I have to draw this picture on this table in my basement. This paper fills up the whole table. This thing is massive. Ground rule number 2. Ground rule number 2 of 3. Hello, this is me from the future, post-production. Let's make a long story short, while I was filming this part of the video, things got messed up. I'll just leave it at that. So, but basically, the first part of this series was this video where I drew for 5 hours straight, and that video had no requirements that you guys had to hit, so I just went straight on to making the part 2, which was this video that I talked about earlier, and the requirements for that video were, as I said, it had to get 10 likes and 50 views. You guys have long since met that requirement, so now I'm making the part 3, and the requirements for this video for me to make the part 4 are that this video needs to get 100 views, and my channel needs to grow to 100 subscribers. Now, I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but remember these requirements are getting progressively more and more extreme, so all you guys need to worry about right now is sharing this video with anyone you know to get that 100 view mark. I don't know, tell your friends to get them to subscribe, spread the word, however you want to do it. I will do my part to hit these requirements, but I'm just asking you guys to do your part as well. It would really mean a lot to me. But that's all. Back to past me. Finally, lastly, ladies and gentlemen, ground rule number 3. So just to make this challenge even harder on myself, I have given myself 3 days and 6 hours of time to use within those 3 days to complete this picture. I can use it however I want. I can do 2 hours a day each day, or I can just do 6 hours straight, which I'm definitely not doing, but you get the point. And if I complete that, then yay. But if I do not complete it, things are gonna look bad. Yes, it's me from the future again. One more time. But anyways, if I do not complete this picture in the 3 days and 6 hours of time within those 3 days, as I said, then here's how things are gonna work. So basically, if that happens, then you guys can go down in the comments and just go ham. You can present whatever video idea you want to see me do in my next video. It can be literally anything. It can be something nice or horrible. As long as it is legal and something that I could physically, actually do, and something that I feel is at least somewhat morally okay, I'll look at your comments, pick the top one, whichever one has the most likes, and I'll do that in my next video. But again, that is if and only if I do not complete this picture in the amount of time I have given myself. So let's hope that I do complete it. Or at least, I'll be hoping that I complete it. Well, yeah, I really want to complete this challenge. But in order to start, I need to, well, start. So, let's start. So as I was taping this together, I couldn't help but notice I have no idea what I'm going to draw. But before we worry about that, let's just appreciate this. That's some good stuff. Before I started, I wanted to find out the measurements of the absolute Goliath I was about to draw on, and I found that it is a whopping 3 feet 7.5 inches wide, 2 feet 4 inches tall. Meaning, if I wanted to, I could have officially drawn a life-size minion on this thing. Some of you are gonna get that reference. I now have my timer for 1 hour, which is how much I'm gonna be doing today. So 3, 2, 1. Let's get back to the fact that I don't know what I'm gonna draw. Yeah, no worries, not a big deal. I just went through all this time setting all this up only to figure out I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. No, it is a big deal! I slept that night thinking about what to draw. I woke up thinking about what to draw. I ate breakfast thinking about what I'm gonna draw, but that's when the idea hit me. If this video is gonna get 100 views, then I should draw something that has gotten me views in the past. And then I thought about every time I've made a video where I drew an anime character, those videos have done well. One time I made a video where I literally just took an unfinished picture of Naruto, drew that, and I didn't even make it a thumbnail. It was a pretty bad video, but it got like 90 something views, I can't remember. Then I started thinking, anime. I don't know much about anime, so I had to really dig deep, looking all over the internet. Well, it was like one Google search, but that doesn't sound as cool. So I had to look all over the place. And as I was running out of hope, because you see I didn't want to repeat a character I had already done, so I wanted to look for a new character. I didn't really know about most of the characters I was looking at, but right as I was losing hope, I came across my hero. Or just Goku. So yeah, on day 1 I started drawing Goku, and he's not a character I'm very familiar with, but everything was going pretty well, and then this happened. Alright guys, I completely lost track of time. As you can see, I have 6 minutes left, so I'm really gonna have to hurry up. Oh shoot! 3, 2... Excuse my dog upstairs, by the way. Yeah, so this was what I could get done in the amount of time I had. Tomorrow when I do 2 hours, you'll see more like visible progress than this. But I'm still a little skeptical about if 6 hours is enough time. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, 2 hours starting now. Right at the beat drop. So I just wanted to point out, in case you couldn't already notice, the plan is basically on day 1, as you saw, I did 1 hour. Day 2, I'm doing 2 hours, and then final day, day 3, I'm doing 3 hours, which will complete the 6 hours in 3 days, which is hopefully enough time to complete the challenge. And as you know already, if I don't, if that happens, then you guys can go down in the comments and just go ham. You can present whatever video idea you want to see me do in my next video. It can be literally anything. So yeah, just giving you a little friendly reminder that the stakes are kind of high here for me. Okay, I'll put you back in the beat drop. 3, 2, 1. See, I only have 3 more hours until we have 1 hour left. Now, there's been a good thing and a bad thing about this. The good thing is the 2 hours has kind of gone by pretty slowly. I kind of thought it would go by like that and I wouldn't have a lot of time, but it's given me some time. The bad part is, even though I've had a lot of time, progress has been kind of slow. I don't even know why. So the goal is to have his hair, his face, and like his chest area done by the end of this next hour. So let's see if we can make it. So now I had my goal and I was working towards that throughout this next hour, but then this happened. Alright guys, you're back. I don't know why I just said you're back. I'm back, is what I meant to say. And I'm done. But what we have, it's a work in progress. It's been 20 minutes and this is where we're at. So I don't know, something about this eye. I don't know what it is yet, but I want to fix something there. And his mouth, it's okay. But can't talk too much longer because we have 10 minutes left. Just a friendly reminder as you watch the time quickly tick down. My goal for the end of day 2 was to have his hair, face, and chest done. So that's what I'm pushing for here. Oh goodness, like 1 minute left. I really don't think if I'm unable to finish what I want to finish today that I'll be able to finish the whole thing. So I gotta finish this. 10 seconds. Oh my. I mean, look, it could be worse, but what I'm really not happy about is tomorrow. Today I'm just gonna try and get as much done as possible. I do have a lot to get done, but thankfully I have 3 hours. So, yeah, let's just do it. Oh, I'm kind of scared. Okay, this is it. This is the big one. Once I start now, there's no stopping. So 3, 2, 1. So as I was saying earlier, I wasn't completely happy with how he was looking, so something I did to fix that was I pulled up some reference pictures of Goku himself and how he looks in the show Dragon Ball Z. So I continue to use these little tips that I saw in the reference images throughout all these 3 hours, and that was definitely very helpful. So right here, as you can see, I've been going for almost an hour, meaning I'm a third of the way into it, and I haven't gotten very far. And this is because I'm doing the amount of detail that I would usually do. It just takes 10 times longer to do it on this paper, obviously, because it's massive. So hopefully if I can just not do as much detail, maybe I can finish the rest of this in 2 hours. So get ready for a lightning round, baby. Alright, quick update. As you can see, we're 2/3 of the way in with just 1 hour left. I'm confused, I'm tired, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to complete this. Yeah, YOLO.
What did he say?
Okay, I just realized I have 10 minutes left. As you can see, we're almost done, sorta. I just need to go get some colors. I'm gonna color a part of it, and I need to really hurry up. Alright, back in my room. Here are the colors. I can't pick out the individual ones. I just gotta go. Alright, let's continue. Seconds. 20 seconds. Oh, 10. No, please. Well, technically, it's not done. I mean... Alright, so I started getting into whatever this is, and technically, as you can see, I did not finish the fire around him, so it's not done. And you know what that means! That means it is time for you guys to do your absolute worst in the comments. Or best, you know, please. And get anyone you possibly can to subscribe and get this video to 100 views for part 4, baby!